How impressive is LeBron reaching $1 billion in career earnings? No.
I'm extremely proud. He is really a Billy, B-I-L-L-I.
He's a Billy.
Big G, big O, big A, big T.
Wait.
Superstar LeBron James is now officially a billionaire.
Wait.
Oh, so that's how you're gonna play it. You gonna do this? Okay, fine. That's all I needed. That's all I needed for him to do that, and it became personal with me.
There are a lot of things that Michael Jordan is good at. Winning 6 NBA titles, having a spotless finals record, winning a three-peat twice, winning the scoring title 10 times, and translating his godlike on-field popularity to some ridiculous off-court cash money. So much so that if we were to give you the numbers, which we most certainly will, you will see how his airness compares to the top-earning world-class athletes. And by the end of this video, you get to see everything that makes up his empire and how his net worth dwarfs the net worth of the top 10 richest active NBA stars combined. Let's start off with the basics. You might think that with today's NBA offering the most ridiculous contracts to players and going well over $300 million, NBA wasn't always like this. Because despite being the face of the NBA at his peak with the Chicago Bulls, the legend himself, Michael Jordan, earned just about $93,877,500 in his playing time in the NBA, which would be a fairly small number these days for a player of his caliber. But the fact that this number is still more than the individual net worth of Kyrie Irving and Paul George, both coming in just at a little over $90 million and just shy of Derrick Rose's net worth of around $95 million, you already know we're off to a good start. What we do, however, need to understand is that Jordan's massive empire didn't flourish directly during his playing time in the NBA, even though the seeds were sown. Jordan was part of perhaps the biggest shoe deal war at the time in the NBA. And when Nike devoted their $250,000 budget to get Jordan, no one had predicted that the Jordan empire, thanks to the Air Jordan brand, would go on to smash record sales numbers until now. And even in 2023, it would continue to grow to astonishing heights. While the initial deal was Jordan signing with the Nike brand for $2.5 million, the sales numbers brought in a gigantic figure of reportedly over $160 million from the sale of Air Jordan shoes in 1 year alone. The number of $160 million is special because it's the equivalent to the net worth of Chris Paul, Steph Curry, and just shy of James Harden's net worth too. The fact that there was a ban on the colorway of the Jordans, which were supposed to be 51% white in color as per league policies, it made the sneakers even more popular and redefined the era of sports marketing.
But is this the shoe that the NBA wouldn't let you wear? Yeah. But what's wrong with the coloring? What rule do we violate here?
Well, it doesn't have any white in it.
Uh-huh. Well, neither does the NBA.
Jordan had agreed to sign with Nike on the condition that he earns a percentage of royalty on every pair sold. And even at the age of 60, MJ earns about 5% per year from the Jordan brand alone, having a hefty payout of a little over $256 million in 2022 alone. What's important to note is that his earnings from the Jordan brand in the year 2022 alone are higher than the net worth of Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook. Despite the hype and popularity of the Jordan brand, Michael Jordan has often been criticized as an NBA team owner, and often unfavorably compared to other legendary owners across the league. While at the time it made him NBA's only African-American majority owner of a team, the Hornets have fared poorly under the greatest player of all time. This tweet by Joe Pompliano pretty much suffices to discuss the terrible fortunes of the Hornets' Michael Jordan, where in his 13 seasons as the Hornets owner, this team never won a playoff series, never finished higher than 6th in the East, and had the 5th worst winning percentage in the NBA.
It's hard to be arguably the greatest. I mean, he's on the short list. He's either first or second. And a lot of people say he's the best player the NBA has ever seen. He's the best at one thing, and he's horrible at something else. And that's the way you can sum up his ownership or his tenure as the owner of the Hornets. Skip has been a disaster.
Now, while Michael Jordan may have purchased a majority stake in the Hornets all the way back in 2010 for about $275 million, it still looks like a mammoth figure when compared to the net worth of Blake Griffin, Steph Curry, Chris Paul, and James Harden. The team soared in its net worth since Jordan's ownership despite a poor record on the court, and as per Forbes, it was valued at about $1.7 billion in 2022. But, well, This love affair wasn't supposed to last very long, as Michael Jordan decided to sell off his majority stake in the Hornets in 2023 to a group led by Gabe Plotkin and Rick Schnall for an approximate $3 billion valuation. Hold your breath for this one, because that is 3 times more than the net worth of NBA's chosen one, and the man most frequently compared to Michael Jordan in the debate of the greatest of all time, LeBron James. And all these are just some of his major investments, which catch the news more often than the others, because if you look at Michael Jordan's portfolio of investments, which includes names as big as DraftKings, valued as high as $13 billion, and even some companies which aren't doing so great right now, like Dapper Labs, the minds behind NBA's Jumpshot, who are reportedly laying off employees. Jordan, quite simply, is stacked with money and set for life. And to quote Forbes, here's a look at some of Jordan's other ventures which make him the most valuable athlete off court. He's individually participated in funding rounds for Sportradar, a Switzerland-based sports data provider, headphone brand Music, Gigster, a San Francisco-based marketplace for freelance tech talent, and Axiomatic. Jordan joined fellow NBA Hall of Famer Magic Johnson in 2018 as an investor in Axiomatic, which is the parent company of esports squad Team Liquid, recently valued at $320 million. The same piece also notes Jordan's less than 1% share in the Miami Marlins of the MLB, as he is part of the investor group which bought the team, with Derek Jeter serving as CEO. All of this, and it is quite a fair bit of this, has put Jordan on the map of sports and athlete power, not just in the US, but across the world, and it doesn't seem to be stopping anytime soon. His recent sale of the Hornets now currently puts his net worth anywhere between $2.7 and $3.5 billion. And even with the estimation on the lower side of the spectrum, let's stack it against the net worth of all the actively richest NBA players mentioned in this video, and here are the results for you to see. Michael Jordan comfortably trumps the combined net worth of all the top 10 active richest NBA players right now. And that, folks, makes him the greatest of all time, at least off the court. And on that note, we come to the end of this video. We hope you liked it, and if you did, do click on the like button and subscribe to our channel to join our growing community. And let us know in the comments section which NBA player you think can match Michael Jordan's net worth in the future, and we'll see you in the next one.